You are watching Let the Quran Speak, and now we're answering your questions. If you have a question, visit our website, QuranSpeaks.com. Dr. Shabir, the question we have here is, my cat died last night. I'm having trouble dealing with it because she was my best friend, perhaps my only friend, and I look forward to seeing her every day when I came home from work. Is it possible for me to be reunited with her if I go to Jannah?
Yes, this is possible. It's possible. Let's discuss this more broadly. There is a narrative that in classical Islamic tradition, it says that, on the day of judgment, God will resurrect all of the animals. And then if there, one animal has gored the other, then God will enact retribution among them. When all of this, all the scores are settled, God will cause them all to turn into dust. But you know how hadiths are. There are the most authentic hadiths, which are in Bukhari and Muslim, and then there are other lesser authentic books and so on that are called the Sihah Sitta, or the most authentic, the six most authentic ones. And then you have outside of that other narratives. So this, I don't remember precisely where this particular narrative is placed, but it's probably not in Bukhari and Muslim. And even if it were, a lot of the things which are mentioned by people regarding life hereafter and so on came about through a long series of discussions among Muslims, one person raising a question, the other one trying to answer, somebody attributes something back to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as opposed to something which was like about prayer and fasting, what people did every day, they remembered what they did. Now this is like thinking about the future, it's not here and now, so people don't have that information ready at hand, so people easily got mixed up, who said what, and attributed things back to the Prophet, peace be upon him. But there are also interesting attributions. There is a hadith that says that a person donated a camel in the way of God, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, said you'll have 700 camels bridled on the day of judgment. And this is interpreted to mean that the person will have the camel to ride, because why is it bridled? It's not just simply the reward of giving 700 camels, but the actual camels themselves, which means he will enter paradise with his camels. In another narrative, a man was promised that he will have a horse to fly about with and ride. I mean, the horse with wings now, fly about with in paradise and so on. So, and it is generally believed among Muslims that the dog that is mentioned in the story of the cave in the 18th chapter of the Quran will be in paradise. And then there is the mention of Saleh, one of the prophets of God in the Quran, who had a camel, and it is thought by Muslims that that camel will be in paradise as well. So the scope is there. There is mention of birds in paradise. There is a hadith that says that a sheep will be in paradise. So it's quite possible that there will be cats. And of course, the Quran mentions more generally, lahum ma yasha'una fiha. They will have whatever they desire therein. So whatever the believers desire in paradise, this is a very blanket promise. They will have it. So I can well understand that if this questioner so desires to have her kitten with her in paradise, and then that kitten will be there. I see no reason to doubt that this will happen. But of course, when we get to paradise, we may not have the same desires and wishes that we have now. New possibilities will open before us. And sometimes we think we know what we want, but when we get it, we realize that wasn't really quite it, right?
And this person seems very lonely. I mean, I'm hoping that, if this person enters paradise, that loneliness will no longer exist, right?
Yeah, of course, there will be a lot of good company in paradise. And of course, we want to see the things that we love in this world to be with us there in paradise. So I don't give against that. So maybe the cat, this particular kitten, and many others as a bonus, and many other of God's creatures as good company in paradise.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Thank you, Dr. Shabir.
Welcome.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Muslim Media Hub, the new home of Let the Quran Speak.
Here we spread positivity and good. We help people experience the beauty of Islam and help them appreciate and understand Muslims.
This beautiful building we purchased at cost $2.3 million.
Yeah, we've already raised a third of that money, and with your help, inshallah, we can pay off the rest.
So we're looking for people who can give $1,000 each. If you can be part of the select group, that's amazing.
Otherwise, just please give whatever wherever you can. Every dollar counts.
It's our collective responsibility to share the message of Islam with our fellow human beings. Please help us continue this good work.
It's a sadaqah jariyah, something that will continue to be a benefit to the Muslim community long after Safiya and I are gone.
Please support our work at muslimmediahub.com.
Your support is zakat eligible and tax deductible.
May Allah bless you and your loved ones today and always. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.